All right, let's try this again. We're gonna try this again because, it was just crazy the last time. So let's look and see what we got here. All right. I'm going to pull this up now while I do this. Like I said, we're going to be talking about the house of Hexennacht. And, for those who don't know anything about Hexennacht, it may be something that you might want to look into, because they really have a bunch of good. I'm trying to pull up the page now. Nobody's here yet, so. Stupid third-party verifications. But all right. Let's see what we got going on now. Oh, definitely don't want that. No, definitely don't want. Definitely don't want that. Yo, soccer champ, what's good? What's good? The GOAT, what's good? What's good? K Mace, what's good? What's good? I'm just here right now. I'm about to review a few fragrances from the house of Hexennacht. And just in case you don't know what Hexennacht is, they are probably one of the most bizarre houses that I have ever come across. Their fragrances, all their scents are vegan, but they use all natural ingredients. I've got their website pulled up because I was going to talk about some of the stuff that they have. I mean, they have everything from face oil, Pratt Boys, herbal skin toner, perfume oil, floor wash, eraser, parfum extrait, incense. They do atmosphere sprays, which is like room spray, hair and beard oil, body oil. They do all that, stuff, but they make their fragrances, and there's like a story behind a lot of them. There's, they don't just, nah, not like baby oil, no diddy. We not talking about baby oil. It's not that kind of party. This is smell good. This is perfume, fragrances, colognes, parfums, stuff that'll make you, when you walk into the room, they be like, hey, that's what it is. You know what I mean? But Caroline Blick sent me some of their fragrances, the some samples of some of their oils and things like that. and I did not get a chance to really delve into them and see what they were made of and break them down. So that's what we're going to do right now. Got a bunch of them. I'm gonna do a review on them later, but this is just a live. I just wanted to kind of, give them, because they have such on their website. If you go like to their website, Hexennacht, Hexennacht, Hexennacht. If you go to their website and look at their scent descriptions and things like that, there are pages and pages of their products and their descriptions to go with it. And I printed off one to the page with several of the descriptions so that I could, talk about them and, and just let y'all know what some of them were. But let's see, we're gonna start with this one here. Is called Santal Vanille. Santal Vanille. So let's see what Santal Vanille is supposed to smell like. I know what Santal is like, sandalwood. So I'm sure this is supposed to be like sandalwood and vanilla. So, but we're gonna see how they do it. Santal and Vanille. Yes. You got it right here. Santal Vanille. Sandalwood incense, golden sandalwood, Mysore wood accord, vanilla sandalwood, marshmallow fluff, vanilla bean extract. So I'm expecting this to be kind of gourmand, kind of sweet. I suppose this might be kind of nice. It might be a nice creamy gourmand. Once again, no diddy. It's a nice rollerball like that. Put this one on this knuckle. That is nice. This is an oil. So this will be great for layering if you want to use like a vanilla for a layering. But I want this as a parfum extrait. I want this as a spray. This is going to be one of the first ones that I get, full bottles of. There's no question about this. And as far as like the quality of it, I put some of the Middle Earth on my arm the other day when I was doing my review, just a little test. Slept throughout the night, could still smell it the next morning, and all I did was do that. So as far as the potency of it, the concentration, I am very, 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 I am here for it. I am very much so. Look at the sheen. The sheen on that. That's nice. You can smell that incense in there too. It's got like that. It's like a Middle Eastern vanilla. It's nice. It's not like a bourbon vanilla. It's not like the marshmallow fluff gives it almost a dessert flavor, but it's not like too cloyingly sweet. The horn blows. How about the driver? Okay? What in the world, people? Anyway, Santal Vanille. I will after the live is over, I'll go back and put the names and all that stuff in the description when I edit it later. But I don't want to make this too long right now. I just want to go through. This one is called Velvet Cocoon, and let's see what Velvet Cocoon do. What y'all thinking, Jack? What y'all thinking Velvet Cocoon smell like before I even get to it? I don't know. We'll see. Velvet Cocoon has got accords of labdanum, benzoin, frankincense, burnt caramel, and gaiac wood. So woody, incensey, but oody. Just a gaiac wood is oud. Akigala wood, gaiac wood, they're more of the oudish type woods. They don't have the animalic funk like some of the Indonesian, Cambodian ouds and stuff like that, but they still give you that pungency. So let's see what Velvet Cocoon, what it smells like. Santal Vanille that's a 10 out of 10. I keep waving my hand in front of my face. And as far as a vanilla scent, if you don't like vanilla, if you think vanilla, it's great as a standalone. But layering, this would be the, you know what I'm saying? It's that thingy thing. Velvet Cocoon, let's put that right here. Yeah, you like vanilla goat? This one, that labdanum is giving it that benzoin, that labdanum, that burnt caramel, that it's giving it almost a baby cat smell. This kind of reminds me of baby cat. Not saying that it's a clone of baby cat, but it's got that burnt vanilla, kind of smoky, kind of leatherish smell. That's nice. You like vanilla ice cream? Well, this smells more like vanilla cake than vanilla ice cream. But this Velvet Cocoon here, yeah, that is not. That oud coming in the background? What? Oh, that is nice. I have Fierté, which is a dupe of Baby Cat. I might have to layer this with the Fierté to make it more, you know what I mean? Because some people say Fierté is a little too sweet for them. But I've gotten so many compliments from people wearing that, it's not even funny. And I'm 6'3", 230 pounds, so ain't nothing feminine about me. You know what I mean? I might have long hair, but ain't nothing feminine about me. Let's get that, no. Woo. Man. I gotta get this a 9. The first two are out the park. Caroline, are you a wizard? Are you an alchemist? Is that sorcery that you do? You have long hair, goat? This one is called Rhubarb and Custard. And I'm expecting it to smell like rhubarb and custard. I like the scent of rhubarb. Um, Got a kind of a bitter, kind of a tart smell, and I enjoy that. I did a review on a fragrance that had a hint of rhubarb in it, and it was very, very pleasant. 21 Conduit Street, and that was very, very nice. The rhubarb in that was very nice. So I'm expecting a good thing from this. So it says rhubarb and custard is sugared, stewed rhubarb puree topped with smooth, velvety custard. Let's see. It's tart. It's a tart rhubarb, but it sweetens out. It's almost like it almost smells like strawberry yogurt. That's cool. That's nice. Yeah, if you like, you ever get one of those Go-Gurts? You know, my granddaughters love Go-Gurts, so, I keep them in my freezer all the time, refrigerator, and, we eat them too. But it smells like, man, that is youthful, playful. That would smell delicious on a lady. Not saying a man cannot rock it. You can wear what you want to wear. But it definitely leans a little more feminine. But, gentlemen, you can take this and layer it. Any of these can layer with, you can pick your poison. You know what I mean? If you want to add a fruity pop to a leathery fragrance, this would be great. If you got a fragrance that's too dry, too woody, and it's not sweet enough, or you don't want it to be too sweet, this is delicious. Wow. I got to give this 8.5. Let's go with, okay, this one is called Middle Earth. So for all you Tolkien, Hobbit, Lord of the Rings fans, this one's called Middle Earth. Now, like I said, I sprayed this one on, I rubbed this one on before, so I know what it smells like, but I will do it again right here in the palm of my hand just to refresh. And this one is deep. It's chocolate and patchouli. Let me see. Let me go to it to give you the exact. But I'm pretty sure it was chocolate, amber, nag champa, and dark patchouli. So, the chocolate, you get that off the rip. Nag champa smells like that incense that the incense when you used to go to the store that they sit on the counter. Nag champa, patchouli. So it smells dirty, earthy. Right now it just smells like sweet, dark chocolate fudge. And then as it's starting to dry down, that patchouli gets in there and gives it a dirty. So this smells dirty, but it smells like mud. I cannot explain, but in the best way. It smells like you've had your hands in soil, not in dirt, but in rich soil. And you've been digging out cacao beans out of the soil. Oh, Jesus. I like this as an incense. I definitely would like this one as an incense, but it smells really good. It, it's definitely probably out of every one of them that I've named so far, this is probably the least mass appealing. This is going to be the one that less people are going to grab. But if you can rock it, rock this, period. And that's just what it is, because it's good. Good. On to the next one. On to the next one. Let's see what we got. All right. This one is one that both Christy and myself were very, very, very curious about. Because when I read the name of it, she was like, "Oh, I wonder what that smells like," and I was thinking the same thing. This one is called 86 Bedford Street. 86 Bedford Street. And the notes of this are cherry pipe tobacco, rum dip cigars, golden amber, leather banquettes, book cover lined teakwood shells, barrel aged bourbon, honey drizzled croissants, chocolate whiskey, pipe smoke, freshly brewed coffee, smeared ink, jauntily draped cashmere shawls. I mean, I can't even explain what that the amalgamation, the mashup of that has got to be crazy work. But I'm here for it. Man, the three of these mixed together smell really good. Yeah. Four of those. But Middle Earth and Velvet Cocoon, I'm gonna keep them together right now just so I remember. And that Santal Vanille and that Rhubarb+custard, yes, I made me some layering combinations already, and I wasn't even trying. Anywho, let's stay on topic here, Derek. Stay on topic. 86 Bedford Street. Put a little bit on this wrist right here. God, I smell good right now. Holy moly. All of these smell good. Hold on. That one's rough. That one's strong. Not rough in a bad way, but it's strong. I put my nose right to it, and it was like, yeah, you got to wait for that one to tone down a little bit, but you got the leather, like, yeah, you can the leather. You got the like the old, like if you go into a old bar and it's like the alcohol that's been spilled in various places and it's seeped into the wood. So it's like it's permanently wood, rum soaked, whiskey soaked. So it's like it's there. So it's like it's character, it's part of the place. Man, if you close your eyes, you would think you were, at a speakeasy, at something of that nature. This is nice too. Grown man. This is not youthful at all. This is another one I would love to have in an incense. But I'd wear this. I'd rock this. Fall, winter. This is definitely cold weather. Cold weather. Middle Earth, cold weather. Velvet Cocoon, cooler weather. Rhubarb custard, Santal Vanille. You can wear those anytime. The Santal Vanille would probably shine more in the cooler weather, but that rhubarb custard, you can wear that whenever, because that rhubarb is get like a citrusy and it's nice. But this here, oh, the dry down on it is freaking Jesus. That cherry tobacco, you're getting all of it. Everything I named. The only thing I'm not getting as much of, and you do get a little bit of the honey. You do get a little bit of the honey from the croissant, the honey drizzled croissant. But I was expecting more of a fluff, in the background for that croissant. To take care of that flaky texture. But it's still a good one. Right now, I'll give it a 7.5. And that's just because it's not for everybody. That's all. But it's really good. All right. 5 more to go. 6 more. This one is called Rumrunner. And it is probably a bunch of rum. Rum-soaked Cuban cigars, pipe smoke, whiskey, bourbon cream, caramelized sugar, and bonfire. So I'm expecting it to be smoky, boozy, with a little bit of vanilla. So maybe this might be kind of in the same vein of like by the fireplace, jazz fest, something of that nature. Might not, I'm not saying this is none of these are clones. Let's get that straight. These are individual handcrafted scents by Caroline over at Hexennacht. Not clones. I enjoy clones, but this is something totally different. This is a totally different wheelhouse. This is her work. This is her hands craftsmanship. And all of these are oils. And these are hand blends. So they're only going to get better as the weeks go on. They macerate, they get stronger, they get more potent, especially in like the oils. The oils probably, they will definitely keep their potency. But the spray, like the extract sprays, because you add the alcohol to the oil to make it like sprayable, whereas with the oil, you're just gonna want to put a little bit on your pulse points, on your hot spots. That's what you want to do depending on, I like to take some, put them in all my creases. You know what I'm saying? Crease in my neck, crease in my arm, right here at my wrist. When I'm wearing shorts, I'll do like behind my knees. It just is what it is if it's oil. Back of my neck, under my hair, I do it like this. I take a little bit, put it on the palm of my hand, and do it like that, especially when it's cooler. I enjoy that more. Oh. But, anywho. So, let's see what Rumrunner, let's see what it's working with. Man, it smells like a shot. Yeah, it smells like a drink. alcohol blast, but it's not an alcohol blast. It's rum. You know what I'm saying? So you're getting that, but it's you got that whiskey. You definitely, it smells like a shot of Jack. This smells like a shot of Jack. Yeah. You ever had Crown Vanilla? And light it on fire and blow it out. That's what it smells like. As it dries down, yeah, definitely in that, it would put you in the same family, same wheelhouse. It's not a clone. I actually think I like this better than By the Fireplace. It reminds me of By the Fireplace and Jazz Club mixed together. That is nice. Sheesh. Mm. Okay. Once again, not for everybody. Unisex. You could either one. Anybody can wear this one. If you like boozy scents. So as long as you like boozy scents, you could rock it. So that's not an issue. I'll have to give this one. I'll give this one 7.5 as well. I'm gonna have to get Christy's opinion on these later, and we'll see. Alrighty. This one is called Pechecreme. 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 So I'm assuming this is peaches and cream. So let's see. Cream soda, vanilla bean, peach and apricot isolates, ultra vanille, peaches and cream. Side note, peaches is my favorite fruit, period. When I want to create my own fragrance, and the only fruit note that I really want I want peach. But I'll go into that later. But Caroline, if you're listening, we need to talk. For real. I don't know if there's a Chick-fil-A near where any of you are, or a cookout, but preferably a Chick-fil-A. Or even a Hardee's. If there's a Chick-fil-A or a Hardee's near any of you, dude, come smell this. No, right there. That's a peach milkshake.
I almost took a bite out of your arm.
Is that not a peach? Is that not a peach milkshake?
No, it's supposed to be a peach pie.
A peach pie, look, with whipped cream on it. Whole ice cream. Yeah.
That's that flavor. That's what it's called. Peach pie a la mode.
Damn Tom Ford's bright peach, bitter peach, all that stuff. This is the peach I need in my fantastic with getting the essence of that in this. This would be great as a room spray. You could use this as a layering fragrance. You could wear it by itself. Spring, summer, approved. Holy. You could wear it in the cooler weather. You could wear this all year long, but this is definitely warm weather approved. Oh my, 10 out of 10. For the simple fact that peach is my favorite fruit. And you nailed delicious. All right. Now, for probably the one that I have been the most waiting to smell, because of when I looked at the notes before, this is the one that seemed like it was going to appeal to me because it seemed like it might be in that dark, resinous date, scent with amber, kind of like the Dolce and Gabbana, the one Mysterious Nights, the one that's no longer made, but they came out with Fragrance World came out with one called Lumiere Garçon, and all this, that, and the other, and I just want to see what we're talking about. So this one has golden amber, and this one is called, I'm sorry, this one is called Vintage. Vintage. And this one has golden amber, medjool dates, vanilla, amber attar, citrus, resins, Mysore sandalwood, and a Papanax. Now, when I looked up what a Papanax was, they said a Papanax can smell to some people. It's in the family of like frankincense and myrrh, but some people say it smells like aged whiskey to some people's noses. So we're gonna see. So I'm expecting this to be ambery, vanillic, with a little bit of fruits, dried, aged fruits. So I'm expecting it to smell kind of in that vein of like the Dolce and Gabbana, but even they're in that same vein, but not a clone. And that's what I don't mind it to be in that same vein. I like that Middle Eastern date smell. I like the smell of dates and figs. I like that as opposed to just having apple all the time. Apple is good, but everybody uses apple. There are 4,000 other fruits. Give me some kumquat. Give me some more fragrances with pomegranate, persimmon. You know what I mean? Come on, stop playing with me. Give me some realistic cherry, some boysenberry, some blackberry. Anywho, let's see what vintage is all about. Where we gonna put it? Right here. It's running out of real estate. Man, the first thing you get smacked in the mouth with, holy. That date that's in here, it's not a sticky date. It's not a sweet date, but it's ripe. It's not overly ripe. It's not, it's good. Yeah, kind of will put you in the vein, the mindset of like that Dolce and Gabbana, the one Mysterious Nights, but without the oud. So if you can, my God, I don't have a place on my right here. Santal Vanille, rhubarb and cream, masterpiece. Middle Earth and Velvet Cocoon. Velvet Cocoon is great by itself. Great. I am loving that more and more. But with the Middle Earth, that's nice too. If you like that raunchy, dirty, earthy patchouli with a chocolatey tinge to it, maybe some leather, yeah, mix those two. The other ones, the Bedford, they're good. They're good, but they're just not, like I say, they're not for everybody. These four here, all of them, get them. I plan to. All four of those, I plan to own. There's a couple other ones, but I'm gonna go over those when I get in here. I'm gonna go over the notes real quick. That peaches and cream, yes, yes, and yes. Oh, that vintage is nice. Yeah, I had to get at a 8.75. That's nice. That's nice. That's one of their newer ones. So right now that's new. So then that's gonna open up and mature and maturate, later on. They have another one that they have that's new, and I want it so bad. It's called Slice of Life, and it's sweet Florida oranges and fresh salty ocean air. It's not new, but they brought it back out. But I love salty aquatics, especially with a good dose of orange, mandarin, grapefruit. I love salty aquatics. I live in Eastern North Carolina, so it's hot here a lot. So if you can find me a salty aquatic that can last, I'm all for it. Latafa Atlas is a clone or twist of Orto Parisi's Megamare. I'm a overspray. I'm team overspray. I normally spray. Yeah, that's me. I spray everything. But with that, 4 sprays. That's it. That's about it. Okay, I'm good for a week, and you got to burn that shirt, after you're done, because it just don't. It just woo. It just won't come off. Anyway, down to the last 3 fragrances. This one is called Waking the Witch. Waking the Witch. And this one has patchouli, vanilla, cashmerean, oak moss, black pepper, and laurel leaf. And it is inspired by Waking the Witch by Kate Bush. And if you don't know any Kate Bush, if you've seen Stranger Things, that was the young lady that was like her favorite artist. Kate Bush was an amazing artist back in the 80s. She still has a cult following now of people who enjoy her music. Yeah, I am definitely a fan of a lot of her music, and Waking the Witch is definitely a good song. Let's see if we're gonna wake the witch. If you ever went in somewhere and, the house kind of smelled old, ancient. It's got kind of that old smell, but not like old, like, ooh, this smell old, but like old, like vintage. This might have been named vintage or retro or something like that, but It smells like if you opened up a chest with some clothes in it that did not have mothballs or cedar bricks or anything like that in it. What the clothes would smell like, and say the lady wore a vanilla oil and she wore that and had that on the dress and it was sitting and it might have started to mildew just a hair, just a smidgen. That would be what this is. It's really freaking good. That's what this is. Look, none of these are going to be your everyday run-of-the-mill, run to Macy's, spray it on, be like, oh my God, these F-boy fragrances. Not a one of these are F-boy fragrances. Every one of these is craftsmanship. They're not for the faint at heart. They're not for those who are just trying to be mass appealing and run with the average Joes. But if you don't mind smelling daring, smelling delicious, smelling challenging, not even challenging, because if you have the confidence to pull off to wear these, you will rock them. You will rock it if you have the confidence to wear it. You will rock it because your confidence will exude and the fragrance will show that. You know what I mean? Waking the Witch, man, this is not an office fragrance. This is a out and about, hanging, chilling. You know what I mean? You going out and you want to turn a couple of heads. I don't care if it's going to Walmart, going shopping. You don't have to be going out on a date or anything like that. You could just be wearing this, but be out. This will turn heads. Male, female, it doesn't matter. I think it might be a hair more feminine, but is that gonna stop me from wearing it? No. Now this little gorgeous little thing is called Kitschmas. And this is a Ghost of Christmas Past and Rumrunner mashup. And it is Satsuma, Fir Balsam, Absolute, Blue Spruce, rum-soaked Cuban cigars, ribbon candy, spun sugar, pipe smoke, whiskey, bourbon cream. This is a little oh my. You know the tin of that holiday candy that you used to get and they used to look like plastic. They were like red and green and all yellow and it was just like holiday candy, but they were like fruit with like a mint smell to them. Man, that if you like fragrances like Sedley, like 40 knots, like anything with that citrus and minty kind of, but this one is even better because this one is sweet. This one adds a little sweet to that. So you got that zing off the top, but that minty kind of piney. Can they make anything bad? I have not smelled anything that I would not put on my skin and rock like, yes, what? Yes, that's me. Yes, you'd be like, who? This guy, this dude right here. It's me. I'm the one. I'm the one you smelling. It's me. Kitschmas. I give that one a 9.5 out of 10. Waking the Witch, I give that one a 8 out of 10. And last but not least, I tried this on the other night, but it's called Honeycomb Calcite. And this is honey on top of honey, on top of honey, on top of honey, on top of honey. Let me see. Hold on. We'll get to it real quick. Yes. This is from their Crystal and Gemstones Blends collection. This is called Honeycomb Calcite. And this has got creamed honey, wild honeycomb, beeswax, cedarwood, amber, musk, vanilla, basmati rice, brown sugar, wood smoke, almond, oats, benzoin, and acacia absolute. This smells like a bowl of the best oatmeal with fruit and honey that you will ever put. Rice pudding, something of that nature. It smells delicious. It's sweet. It's sweet. Can't get enough of Super Golden Crisp. It smells like a bowl of Super Golden Crisp. Dig 'em. I think that's the name of the frog. But I want to lick it. This peaches and cream. This one, I want to lick it. They smell so edible. It's freaking insane. This one might be, some men might be like, man, I ain't gonna wear that smell too feminine, too fruity. Not fruity, but all that honey. I ain't gonna be able to wear that. The boys might talk about me. Yeah, they gonna talk about you, all right? Yeah, because if you wear this, they gonna talk about you because all their girlfriends gonna be looking at you. Hell, they might be looking at you. I don't judge. I don't judge at all. To each their own. But this is some good stuff. Now, I'm going to go through each real quick. I'm going to take about 5 minutes and just read this because I'm almost at the hour mark. So I'm going to try to keep it right at that. So they have a new one called Astro Pop. And it is passion fruit, natural pineapple, wild cherry, sugar, and vanilla. So an Astro Pop, little bomb pop. I'm assuming that's going to smell good. Oh. I think I might have overdone it right now. Excuse me. But anyway, they have one called Play-Doh, white musks, heliotropin, vanillin, orris, salt, and a generous dose of tonka bean absolute. That's one of their newer ones. Then we'll go to another one of their crystal gemstone blends. And this is another one of the ones that I actually was curious about. And I was like, if I was going to try one of the ones from there, it would be one of this ones from here. and it was Alexandrite, and it was incense, blackberry, raspberry, blueberry, plum, strawberry, dark patchouli, and oud. Yeah, I think I want to try that. Then then their earthy, incensey, atmospheric collection, I'd want to try Black Mass, which is smoked vanilla, frankincense, Peru balsam, labdanum, amber, vetiver, Atlas cedarwood, patchouli, night musk, and scorched marshmallows. And then there's Black Phillip, black amber, dragon's blood, black musk, tonka, black oak, firewood embers, black currant, soft woods, black pepper. And then there's oh yeah, A Deal with God. So this one is a fougere. And I normally don't like fougères like that, but some of them I do. It depends on what they are, because I love Dior Sauvage. So, so I like that as far as fougere goes. Chanel Egoist Platinum, one of my 10 favorite fragrances of all time. But this one is called A Deal with God. And it's got olibanum, vanillin, black tea, amber, bois d'encens, moi, tonka, myrrh, benzoin, Peru balsam, jasmine, patchouli. And the inspiration of that is Running Up the Hill by Kate Bush. Now, if you've seen that's the song that was the young lady's favorite from Stranger Things, was Running Up the Hill. That was the song that she was playing, that Stranger Things brought back into light. So if you're familiar with Stranger Things, But some of these smell like the Demogorgon would wear it. I mean, that's just, And some of these, and then there's this one, coffin nails, tobacco leaves, tobacco flower, whiskey, ginger, anise, coriander, cloves, spices, fruitwood sap, juniper berry, hay, vetiver, benzoin, labdanum, vanilla pods, tonka bean, and honey. Okay. Corpse Bride, black roses, white amber, damp earth, vanilla, tonka, musk. Crowley, another one. I will own this one because there's no way this one cannot smell amazing. This will probably be the next one I get when I pick up my full bottle. I'm not even going to get a sample of this one. I'm probably just going to buy a full bottle of this because after seeing what these do, there's no doubt that Crowley is black tea, bergamot, tobacco, vanilla, and amber. I know. Calm down. Put your tongue back in your mouth. I know. It sounds sexy. And for you people that want tropical, that want a summer tropical fragrance, I got one here for you that I'm going to get just to see, because this might be the ultimate tropical summertime fragrance. It's called Eternal Sunshine. Coconut water, pineapple, apricot, papaya, banana, sunscreen, pool water, sandalwood, seaweed accord, sea salt, driftwood, Mysore accord, sun-warmed sand, pool toys, and choyanak. I've got to I just want to know what that smells like. And then there's graveyard, freshly overturned dirt, pine boxes, cedar wood. Hedone, Hedony, spiced honey, date sugar, tonka bean, red musk. Hexennacht 23. Papier d'Armani, sandalwood beads. Hey, attack. What's good, my guy? Agarwood, rosewood shells stacked with books, and deep, sweet, heady incense of every variety. Man. Yo, my man right there, Attack of the Colognes. Yeah, hey, if you're not following him, follow him like ASAP. All right. Hey, my guy, I actually was going over one. I don't know how long you've been in, but I found one from this house that I think might be, because you're a fougere man, and this one's called A Deal with God. And it's a fougere accord, and it's got olibanum, vanillin, black tea, amber, bois d'incense, tonka, myrrh, benzoin, Peru balsam, geosmin, patchouli. Yeah, I think you might like that one, my guy. All the time, my guy. Hey. They got some in here called Holy Water. They got some in here called Kentucky Bourbon and Wood Smoke, Rich Kentucky Bourbon, Vanilla Musk, Teak Wood, Mahogany and Light Wood Smoke. They got, man, it's so many pages of this. It's so many pages. Now, some of these are out there. Some of these are really out there. But when I tell you, this one is called Pionchet. Amber, dark patchouli, sandalwood, orange blossom, vanilla. And then, then you got some that are just sound crazy. They just sound absolutely crazy. Requiem, graveyard dirt. Reefer Madness, an atmospheric conceptual blend of skunky, weedy, dried bud notes, dirt, flannel shirt pocket lint, a faint hint of berries, fir, and apple. Munchies and misdemeanors not included. It's crazy. Take me to church. Sweet dreams are made of this. Smog, named after the dragon in The Hobbit. Scenic root, ritual, poivre vanilla. So that's vanilla and pink and black peppercorns, amber, cedar, conifer, and clove. So that's a spicy, spicy vanilla fragrance. Polite menace. That's another one that I want to get. West Indies bay leaf, Syracuse lemon, bergamotine-free Calabrian bergamot, sweet orange, Bulgarian lavender, Tolu balsam, clove, cinnamon leaf, Persian lime, black pepper, Choyanak absolute, bourbon vanilla CO2. I mean, some of them, it's like some of these sound really good and some of them sound just crazy, but I'd like to just try them just because, just because these oils, my guy, these oils were bananas. These oils were bananas, dude. All of them. Velvet Cocoon, Rhubarb, but these two right here, Rhubarb+custard, Santal Vanille, tens, all day, my guy. Velvet Cocoon, if you like Baby Cat, it's very much like Baby Cat. None of these are clones, but this will put you in that same smoky, burnt vanilla with some leather like Baby Cat. That's a good one too. That one is dark, chocolatey, patchouli, kind of like a black phantom without the rum, you know? But if you take the booze out of Black Phantom, this is what you got here. It's good. The other ones that I put up, they're okay. You know, they're all no, I take that back. No, I take that back. That right there, peaches and cream. Peaches and cream, that smells like a peach milkshake from Chick-fil-A. Straight up. Straight up a peach milkshake from Chick-fil-A. Rumrunner smells like they all smell like drinks. Rumrunner, they all smell like drinks. Waking the Witch smells like, oh man, it's earthy, patchouli. Kitschmas, if you like citrusy, if you like 40 knots, if you like those citrusy type of minty, that sedley type of, not saying it smells like those, but if you like that citrusy with the mint in the back, maybe a little ginger in it, Kitschmas, this is going to be a summertime banger when it gets warm again. I cannot wait for to wear this next summer. Or if it's nice tomorrow, hot like it's been this week, I might rock this one anyway. But yeah. And then the gourmands, they all smell like desserts. They got one called arsenic, chai, pumpkin puree with buttercream, vanilla cookies, and powdered sugar. A clockwork orange, a bolshi benzomni blend of vanilla, spun sugar, and orange blossom, jammy wand and with every orange blend in me flat block. So if you've never seen a Clockwork Orange by Stanley Kubrick, then you probably have no idea what I was just saying. But if you know Malcolm and his thugs, then that's how they talk. So this one is called I Love the 80s. And it's tuberose, which smells like I guess suntan lotion, orange blossom, white amber, bubble gum, suntan oil, aquanet hairspray, gummy worms, and fruit scented erasers. That's crazy business, yo. Crazy. Man, so many of them. Hey, I don't know how many of you eat fluffernutters, but I know my old roommate and Jazz and Pumpkin, her daughter used to love fluffernutters. So they have one here called fluffernutter, and I believe, baby, doesn't Dean like fluffernutters?
What?
Doesn't Dean like fluffernutters?
I think so.
Yeah, fluffernutters, which, just in case you don't know, the Fougere one was called A Deal with God. And this one was fluffernutter, marshmallow fluff, peanut butter cookies, peanut butter, and a sticky drizzle of honey. That's crazy. I don't like it, but they've got one called Ecto One, which is a s'more basically. Smoked vanilla, cacao absolute, Stay Puffed marshmallows, and graham crackers. And then once again, this is that eternal sunshine. I got to get a sample of this because I'm telling you, this might be the craziest tropical fragrance I have ever heard of. It's coconut water, pineapple, apricot, papaya, bananas, sunscreen, pool water, sandalwood, seaweed accord, sea salt, driftwood, Mysore, sun-warmed sand, pool toys, and choyanak. Babushka sounds delicious too. That is it smells like slow baked sweet gourds, Russian tea cookies, pipe tobacco, autumnal spice accord, caramel, nutmeg, honey, coumarin, beeswax absolute, cardamom, sugar, crushed apples, black pepper, and Leatrix absolute. Yeah, that's another one. Belly popper, layer upon layer of chocolate and banana puddings, topped with gloopy globs of whipped cream and white chocolate shavings. Big toddy goth girl, spiced buttered rum, honey, bourbon, cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove cigarettes. Butter brew, sweet golden drippy butterscotch, rich vanilla ice cream, hot buttered rum. Yeah, see, all these are gourmands. All these are going to smell. Children of the corn, candy corn, caramel corn, and kettle corn. Dark-sided, devil's food cake, cream cheese frosting, cardamom, and pipe smoke. Not pop smoke, pipe smoke. Let's see what we got on this page. Hex cake, gingerbread cake, salted caramel, baked apples, vanilla ice cream, pumpkin pecan waffle, lavender London fog, Earl Grey tea, steamed milk, vanilla, lavender simple syrup, matcha mandarin, matcha Genoese sponge cake, mandarin essential oil, almond extract, candied ginger, pink pepper, clementine. Never was a cornflake girl. Honey oat cereal, fruity pebbles, cinnamon toast crunch, raisin bran, rice krispies, sweet sugary milk at the bottom of the bowl. Yo, and this is one, I didn't see this one before, but I'll have this one because my channel is Taste and Sense with D Boogie. And this one is called Oogie Boogie. I got to have it. Marshmallow, buttered rum, sweet potato pie, coconut, vanilla, dried leaves, pipe smoke, charred wood, amber, sandalwood, and musk. Yeah, Oogie Boogie. Mm-hmm. 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 Squeaky bed springs, pumpkin pie, and lavender. Well, she's definitely a fan of Stranger Things because she has one called Stranger Things, and it smells like Eggo waffles, chocolate pudding, and upside down cake. Because, you know, they're in the upside down, and 11 loves Eggo waffles. And they all love chocolate pudding. I mean, you know, who doesn't though? Marshmallow is definitely one of her favorite scents because it is in a lot of them. So yeah. So if you like in the gourmands, if you like marshmallow, if you like vanilla, if you like things of that nature, she's got it. This one is called Plastic Fantastic, and it smells. The ingredients are. The accords are, I'm sorry, doll parts, cardboard boxes, heliotrope, strawberry bubblegum, sugarcane, marshmallow, cream soda, benzoin, Bulgarian rose, coconut milk, and vanilla musk. And yes, you heard me right, doll parts. And this one's called Pechecreme, and it smells like Dr. Pepper. This one's called Sucre Bleu, and it's a veritable sweet shop explosion. Pink gumballs, juicy fruit gum, gummy bears, pop rocks, rainbow candy coated popcorn, Skittles, caramel chews, Twinkies, marshmallow peeps, red licorice whips, Sour Patch Kids, caramel corn, Smarties, cotton candy, waffle cone, peach gummy rings, jawbreakers, candy corn, and gummy cola bottles. So basically, it smells like a candy store. It literally smells like you walked into a confectionery store, a true candy store, and the ones that have the candy like in the barrels, and you take the scoops and you put them in bags. You know, they're not already pre-bagged. The candy is out like that. I don't know whether any of you have ever been to a real confectionery shop like that, but that is what that side smells. I can imagine it smells like. When you go to a confectionery shop, they usually have the chocolate on one side. They usually have nuts and things down the middle, and then on the one side they keep like the candies, the sweets, and the ropes and things of that nature over on that side. And it smells like if you walk down that aisle, you would get a waft of that. Very, 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 very good, very creative. I am just blown away by the creativity and the effort and just the sheet that Caroline put into doing this. She's also got some fresh, clean, some florals, blue musk, grapefruit, neroli, night air, and lime peel. If you like the freshies, she's got several of those as well. Morning Star, Orange Blossom, Aldehydes, Green Tea, Galangal, White Musk, and Neroli. Purple Rain, Violet, Grape, and Rain. R.I.P. R.I.P. to a legend. Purple Rain. I never meant to cause you any problems, but I smell so good every day. So this one's called Bisou, and the scents are smeared lipstick, warm flushed skin, vanilla, orris root, violet, sugar, cedar locks, skin musk, and saffroline. Wow. And the last one I'm gonna talk about before I'm about to get out of here, because I've been over that I'm right at an hour and 20 minutes. So this is good for a good live. And Caroline, I just want to tell you, good job. And I look forward to putting my nose on many, many, many of your fragrances in the upcoming very near future. And once again, everybody, that's the House of Hexennacht. But this last fragrance I'm going to talk about is called Strange and Unusual. And it's Lime Bubble Pop, Balsam Violet Accord, Ozone, Marine Accord, 25-year aged ambergris, Mimosa, Pink Peppercorn, Apricot, and Violet Leaf. That definitely sounds strange and unusual, but I'm here for it. So, everybody, to the next one, Shaman D Boogie. Peace, love, and hair grease.